Hi, I'm Mark McConnell, Assistant Professor of Upland Birds at Mississippi State University. We're out here today doing some imprinted bobwhite chick foraging trials, and we've had them in this stand. We've let them forage for 30 minutes. We're going to take them back, euthanize them, and dissect them and see what kind of invertebrates they've got in their crop and whatnot. And the idea is to let us understand which type of vegetation manipulations are providing the most essentially available insect biomass for the chicks. Today's July 23rd, so we're at a really good time of the year where a lot of broods are on the ground, bobwhite broods are on the ground. This stand was burned in February, March, late February, early March, and as you can see, a tremendous amount of plant diversity. We're gonna go through some of this. There's some issues in here we want to address, but what we got is a fair amount of common ragweed, which is a tremendous plant for brood cover. Right here, deer like to browse it as well. It's a great deer forage, but it provides umbrella cover, it attracts insects. We've got a lot of plant diversity. We got some blackberry here, some solidago, a couple of desmodiums. We've also got some invasive Lespedisa, Sericea Lespedisa that's invasive. We don't want that, but we're working on that as well. The thing I really want to bring to your attention, the importance of structure and composition for foraging bobwhite chicks. They need a lot of plant diversity to attract those insects and those invertebrates. They need some umbrella cover, which is why common ragweed is such a good plant for that, because it provides some shade, it provides some cover from overhead, from avian predators, and they need bare ground. That soil needs to be fairly slick on the bottom under all these plants so that when they hatch, they can forage through there and not have to climb over a bunch of obstacles. So if you zoom down, when you're looking at brood cover for quail, it looks pretty thick, but when you get down in it, there's actually a fair amount of bare ground. They can actually get through this pretty good and navigate, and the reason we almost lost them is because the overhead cover is so good that it's very hard to see the birds when they're foraging through there. And that's what you want. You want bare ground, plant diversity, and a tremendous amount of overhead cover to protect these birds. Partridge pea is another great one. It attracts a lot of insects. Also a fairly decent forage, a seed source in the fall. Common ragweed, all kinds of diversity here. Blackberry. We've got some native warm season grasses. Can we make more plant diversity here? Sure. And we're trying that. They alter the season of fire. It's a really important way to do that. But at the end of the day, bare ground, plant diversity, overhead cover is what makes really good bobwhite chick foraging cover.